huge protest over the weekend about the national anthem. Donald Trump said that anyone who took a knee should be fired. Well, the Steelers decided they were going to act in unison and not come out for the national anthem at all. Mike Tomlin, their coach, put out a statement ahead of time. He says, we're football players, we're football coaches, we're not participating in the anthem today, not to be disrespectful to the anthem, but to remove ourselves from the circumstance. People shouldn't have to choose. If a guy wants to go about his normal business and participate in the anthem, he shouldn't have to be forced to choose sides. If a guy feels the need to do something, he shouldn't be separated from his teammate who chooses not to, so we're not participating today. So they were the first team to not go out for the anthem at all, which makes me incredibly proud because I'm a Steelers fan, and the Steelers have a history of being the most progressive organization in not just football, but in all of sports. Their owner won them in a poker game. I'm not kidding, he won enough money. This was, of course, a long time ago. And he was always with his own players. And in fact, when the players went on strike, he drove the other owners crazy by going out on the picket line and bringing the players beers, and they drink together on the picket line. That was the owner of the Steelers. The Rooneys have a tremendous history of progressivism, and they're in fact, have a rule named the Rooney Rule in the NFL because they demanded that an African American at least be interviewed, not picked, but interviewed for the job of head coach. Anytime you're interviewing for a head coach in the NFL, that's called the Rooney Rule. And now again, they're leading the way here. Look, some saying it's a half measure, it's not good enough. I hear you, but look, let people express themselves in every way that they feel comfortable with. Because at the end of the day, yes, I completely agree with and have always supported Colin Kaepernick's taking a knee and a stand for racial justice, and pointing out that is a huge issue in this country and needs to be addressed, and using that platform for it. But I'm also in favor of expressing speech in any way that you think is right. So if we don't want people judging Kaepernick for it, certainly don't judge the Steelers. If you're on either side of this issue, I actually think it took great courage to be the first team to do that. Tennessee and Seattle later in the day also did not come out of the locker room. And of course, these protests spread throughout the NFL. But I want to point out one other guy from the Steelers who actually did come out. He was the only guy to come out, and he's a former Army Ranger. Let's show you what happened here. This is left tackle Alejandro Villanueva, and he served in the Army for all those years, and he came out and did the anthem anyway. Now, some folks are getting on him saying, well, he broke ranks with all of his other teammates and he ruined unity. No, but guys, it's also the argument that was used against Kaepernick in some ways. Let people express themselves however they feel comfortable. It's also his freedom of speech, so I don't mind him doing that. The issue has gotten great attention now, thanks to Kaepernick and thanks to Donald Trump, unwittingly so on his part. So bless his heart for doing that. Both Kaepernick and Villanueva, I knew I should have tried it a second time. Anyway, and obviously he has unquestioned patriotism, and I think both do. One last thing, and then people said, oh yeah, but did you know that the Steelers were booed when they finally came out? It's true, let's watch. Yeah, that is breaking news indeed. When the opposing team comes out of the locker room, turns out they get booed. Of course, they were playing in Chicago. You know, the Chicago players also did the protest. They weren't in the locker room, but they did the protest on the field. People have no idea what they're talking about in sports. All right, God bless the Steelers, progressive champions as always. TYT membership gets you commercial-free Young Turks. Download it, stream it, podcast it, get all the network shows, and support independent media. TYTnetwork.com/join.